Hello, 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 hello. Come on in. Welcome to Help Me Out with your girl, Shema Ladd, personal development and premarital life coach. Here, where we discuss an array of topics from a spiritual and biblical perspective. Okay, you guys, today I want to talk about Africa, US, the economy, things going on. It's a lot going on. Okay, so first, please, you guys, hit share, like, subscribe. When you share the video, when you hit the like button, it helps it go across the algorithm so that the video goes to more people can see, more people can view. Okay, so do that for me. That will help me out as I help you out. Okay, it's just so much stuff going on. And I know I don't have to even explain all of it. It's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. All the things going on. Okay. So first, I want to try to give you guys some sort of stability, mental stability, emotional stability. Okay. Just peace of mind. Peace of mind. Okay. Because you see, you can watch all the socials, the news, and everything, and you're going to have divided point of views. You're going to have divided point of views, and you may be confused, like, well, what do I believe? What should I do? How should I prepare? Okay. First and foremost, your prepare is always number one, go inside, go within yourself. See what your soul and your spirit is saying. See what God is speaking to who you are first, your assignment. Be clear on that. And if you need to write it, write it. Go on my website, futuremepro.com, purchase a journal. It's a Future Me journal. It literally says Future Me with the scripture Jeremiah 21 on it. Okay. Write it down. Make it plain, like Habakkuk says. Write your vision plain on paper and make it plain. Write your vision and make it plain. Don't focus on the economy and money and stocks and all of these things. Focus on you. What are you supposed to do? What do you want to do? What do you feel guided and led to do? Be clear on that first. Who are you? Be clear on that first. Then you can start integrating the other little things that's going on in society. Okay? Get clear on yourself. Get clear on your family, your children. Get clear about you and your future. What you want, what God has called you to do. Don't worry about how you're going to make it happen, when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. Don't worry about that. All you need to do first is gain clarity. Okay, once you do that inner search, and that don't take long. You can do that in 1 or 2 days. Just sit still, get quiet, meditate. It may take you, give it a week, at least a week, because things change. God brings clarification, understandings, knowledge comes across you, things change. Give it a week or two. Get clear on that. Get very clear on that. So you're not wavering back and forth on your decision making. Get clear on that. Once you're clear on that, okay, then you can look and you can think and say, what's my next step? Is my next step continuing trying to hold on to this job? Is my next step to look at another country, somewhere else I may need to move to? Is my next step, what is my next step? Do you have children? Do you have grandchildren? How am I going to build? A lot of people are complaining they don't have hope or don't see a possibility in the future of being able to build wealth, build assets here in North America anyhow. Okay? You may need to look at another country. You may need to look somewhere else. But what you need to do, first is be clear on who you are. Be clear on that inner voice. Okay? Because that's the voice that's going to lead you. That's the voice that's going to help you to make your decisions. Your decisions are going to have to go towards the direction of that voice. Okay? So I am personally brokenhearted and overwhelmed with everything taking place in Africa right now. I'm literally brokenhearted and overwhelmed with it. And so, one, pray for Africa, because the enemy doesn't want those who it has suppressed for centuries to rise. But they can't stop it. They can just make it more difficult and more hard for us. But they can't stop it. But there's going to be a lot of death. There's going to be a lot of lies. There's going to be some hurt, some betrayals, some disappointments, some shockers. And through all of that, I'm asking, don't let it overwhelm you. Stay focused. Stay focused. And whatever assignment God is giving you during this time, maybe it's using your voice to be vocal about what's taking place. Maybe it's putting together products to sell to support the movement. Maybe it's collecting sponsors and donations to make a difference. Maybe it's you standing up and saying no to someone in your workplace that you know is a racist, or that you know is trying to sabotage good things to pay good debts, old debts that are owed to a people who built the very country and foundations you walk on today. Maybe it's simply as you taking a stand for justice in your workplace or in your family, saying, no, enough is enough. We're going to go a different direction and we're going to do something different. Stand up, find your backbone, find your voice, and take a stand for something. Because this is a time where we're having to choose whom you will serve. And if you're paying attention to the music industry and you're hearing people talk about rap fatigue, black fatigue, all these different fatigues, but the biggest fatigue that anybody should be fatigued of is pedophilia. When do you get fatigued of that? People should be black fatigued of the fact that blacks have for centuries, still to this day in 2026, still saying, pay us what you owe us. Pay us what you owe us. That is a real, valid, authentic, factual fatigue. And there's going to be people who don't want to pay that. They want to make things harder. They rather increase violence and racism and false lies and storylines. But you as a people, we as a people, have to be able to stand and see truth when the lies are being told. Can you see truth when the lies are being told? And go back and watch my series, Righteous Judgment. It's a game changer. It will be a game changer for you. I believe it's 7 videos in that series, Righteous Judgment. How to fight spiritual battles. Understanding what you're looking at. What is it you're hearing? Can you see past the facade? Can you see past the smile? Can you see past the gold chains and the face tattoos? Whether good or bad, can you see past it to recognize what's taking place? As you look at society and across this world, can you see what's taking place? And if you're still coming against people of color or black people, African people, you obviously do not see. And you're going to have to go back to the drawing board, go back to school on that one. Okay, so pray for Africa, pray for the leaders, pray against the enemy. We listen to all this music. And I'm going to get back on fatigue because I'm fatigued of something. We watch all these celebrities. You see all this drama. People love drama. Do you understand the drama you love is coming from demons and devils? And if you do, where's your stand? Or are you not taking a stand? You can type that in. Do you feel led to take a stand, or do you feel like you should overlook things and not say anything because nothing is really important and nothing is really hurting anything or anybody, and you just let everything exist? Which one are you? And if you're not taking a stand for anything, that means you'll fall for anything. That means you're probably one of the people who don't mind doing with the pedophilia, with Nickelodeon, Disney, and all of them doing, and the booty busting. I'm going to call it booty busting. Y'all, I don't understand what it is about booty. I know, don't be loud. I know some of y'all laughing, but I got to know I don't understand. Out of everything people could be obsessed with, they're not even obsessed over vaginas like that. They obsessed over booty. What is it? If anybody knows the scientific explanation behind that, what is it about butt cheeks, or what is it about a booty that got the whole world throwing away morality for it? It's not even a vagina. I mean, I got to know. Now, this is something sitting on the back of my mind, but some of y'all may have already asked that question and come up with an answer. I don't know. But it's something about it that got everybody acting a fool, selling their soul for it. It's something about the backside. I don't know. But I mean, I'm overwhelmed. You've heard people talk about so many things. Celebrities sodomizing their own kids. Nobody stood up and demanded justice and action. I haven't seen it. Allie Carter, you looking at the CPS in Riverside County? Ain't nobody demanded justice and investigate. I ain't seen it. You looking at all these kids. That what they doing to them kids in Sudan, how they train them kids to be soldiers, the things that they doing to our black kids in Africa. I ain't seen nobody stand up to fight against it across the whole entire planet. Do you not see it? Do you not care? Or do you think it's one more thing you just should ignore and not say nothing? So if you're not taking a stance for nothing, why are you here? What you doing? And it may not be children, might not be your thing. Maybe it's corruption. Maybe it's drugs. Whatever it is, where's your stand? But the most urgent stance that needs to be taken right now is for kids. It's for the children. Even if children ain't your thing, there should be something in your heart that says, go help them, because can't nobody else do it but the adults. So where's your adulthood? Where's your heart? When people cry out and say, we need help for the kids. When the kids crying out saying, this is what they doing to us, will anybody help? Do anybody care? Is anybody coming for us? Anybody? So when you sit and watch this video, or you sit and watch the news, or you sit and hear these kids or these stories, whose number are you calling to get involved? Whose organization or website, who are you sending money to for them to go help and go do it because you can't do it? What politician are you banging down their door saying, hey, go get them kids out of the devil's camp? Who are you talking to And this is for some of y'all wealthy, rich, elite people. Because I've been seeing videos of white people talking about we fed the black people. We fed the black people. Baby, you can't feed us. We fed you and been feeding you from day one. And you think whatever you giving back to us is called feeding us. You can't feed us. We've been feeding you from day one. All the way down to our kids, that these twisted people eating up kids. The nastiest thing. So when you hear this, where's your stance? Or is it okay until it's your kid, your niece, your nephew, and now you can't believe what done happened? Now you can't believe this got to be a dream. It's not a dream. It's happening every day, right now. The question is, where's your stance? Where's your voice? Every voice counts. You have access to people and children that I don't. Whether you in Idaho, Kentucky, Utah, Atlanta, or maybe you in the UK or France, Greece. You have access to kids I don't have. I'm in the USA. Don't think that your one little voice or one little amount of effort don't count. It's a lie. It does count. Even if it's just one kid, that one kid could go back and find hundreds more. Every one counts. There's greatness even in the most broken people. There's a greatness waiting to rise up and come out to go make a difference and help somebody else. We stuck in this trap. I call it a trap. Some people, I've heard other people call it a simulation. But one thing I know, this place is hell. Sheesh. This place is hell. Some other religions call it hell on earth. I used to disagree with that. I used to strongly disagree with that, but I agree with it now, especially since Trump took office. Oh, I agree. Anytime people can try to overthrow our government and don't go to jail, I agree. Any time a man, Diddy, known for drugging people, sodomizing them, bestiality, all these things he did, and all he get is how much? What they say, 50 years, 50 cent, 50 years, which it ain't gonna be 50 years. It ain't 5 years. He can do everything he did for them to them people. I have not heard nothing about them people getting compensated. A few of them. I have not heard anything about them shunning the actions. You hear the court systems and the news talk about it. Where are the elites? They up there pedophiling, bloodletting. Hello. The same stuff that done dripped all over our country and our city. Where you think it came from? You start with the head. It starts with the head, and then it goes all the way down. And once it spills on your streets, you know what they doing. You can tell what they doing. Because now it's all up in your house. So you want to talk about fatigue? There's all kind of fatigues. Black people are fatigued. Hispanic people are fatigued. Indian people, indigenous to America, are fatigued. And we call it white fatigue. We call it elite fatigue. We call it colonizer fatigue. Demonic devil fatigue. Pedophilia fatigue. Lying, backstabbing fatigue. Greed fatigue. You can put all those in a big old melting pot. For me, that's a nuclear fatigue. Fatigued, tired of telling people, tired of talking to elites. Fatigued, tired of listening to the news, who can't stand on 10 toes to save their life. Fatigued of the lies, of people trying to steal rights, trying to steal land, trying to steal freedom to be a human being and walk on the earth. Fatigued of people in higher power trying to withhold information that don't belong to them. Fatigued. Okay? There's a lot of fatigue. And through all the fatigue, the only thing you can do is stay focused on you and your assignment and your calling. Keep a peace of mind by staying focused on yourself, what God has called you to do, and what you can do to help when you can, if you can. But I call it a trap. I say it all the time. I'll be like, Lord, I feel like I got tricked. I feel like I got put in a trick bag. I came here thinking this place, I knew it was going to be some battles, but I thought, for the most part, it's going to be some good stuff. It's going to be some real, and there was some times, but for the most part, what they say, the devil ruled this world. Oh, that's going to come down. I'm telling you, it's going to come down because the irritation that I'm feeling in my spirit. The Bible says Jesus will return and reign 1,000 years in peace and quiet. That 1,000 years is coming, y'all. And if we're going to be in peace and quiet, that means the devil is falling. That means that whole Hollywood thing finna fall. All them elites that rule the world, they finna be replaced with somebody else. They all getting replaced. I don't know what's finna happen to them. I know they finna be locked up. I don't know if that's physical or spiritual, but they all finna be locked up. I mean, locked up and locked down securely. And all this rampant stuff, that it ain't gonna be here no more. Entertainment, how we see it today, it will no longer look that way. All your favorite celebrities that you watch on TV, they won't be there. They won't be there. Maybe a few. And those are the only few who some kind of way, tipped by the grace of God, they didn't go too far deep into the belly of the beast when they sold their soul, and God made some kind of allowance for them. Some kind of way. He made some kind of grace, mercy allowance for them. I don't know the details of that. I just know what I see and what I'm picking up in the spirit. I don't know how that's going to happen, but the fall that's coming, all those elites that quote unquote rule the world, they're finna be replaced or locked up. I just keep hearing and seeing replaced, locked up, something. So I don't know, maybe God will show me all of that later or something, but you guys, for y'all that are able to hold on. I know some of y'all wanting to commit suicide. Some of y'all are ready to leave. Trust me, I feel it. Like some of y'all feel like it's a wrap. It is a straight up wrap. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. I'm out. Okay. I'm going to encourage y'all to hold on a little longer. Okay. Hold on a little longer. I know it's hard. And sometimes saying that there are people waiting on you, that need you, that depend on you, sometimes that's not good enough to make you stay here. It's not. And I get it. But stick around a little longer. Just stick around a little longer. There's more to come. Okay. These next 5-6 years through 2030 are going to be game changers. These next 5 to 6 years are going to be game changers. Okay. Game changers in wealth, finances, freedom, peace, and love. All of those. There's going to be some shifts and a game changer. So if you can stay around at least another 4 or 5 years, that would be great. And we greatly would appreciate you staying. I'm sure whoever you are, you have joy and laughter and comedy that you bring to people. You know, it may not work for you, but other people enjoy your presence. Other people enjoy you being around. Um, and your personality and your character, it does make a difference with the people you encounter. So stick around just a few years longer. Come up with a game plan that can keep you busy, help you pass time, um, until God does what he's finna do, until the devil falls and all his wiles and schemes are taken from him. Just give it a few more years. Okay. So again, pray for Africa. That is the next global power. I've mentioned this before. Start investing in African stocks. Start putting some of your money over in African stocks. Okay. I've also mentioned that I will be doing videos on my journey as I go there to take care of business and personal issues. Not issues, but business errands over in Africa. And so for those of you who are looking to purchase property, thinking of relocating to Africa, not sure who to use, who to trust, who to work with to make sure that you don't get scammed and everything goes well, I will be offering those services to help people as they want to relocate to Africa. I will be using my own people that I use along my process to share with you guys. So keep that in mind, you guys. Center yourself. Who are you? Where are you supposed to be? What feels right? What sits right in your soul? What sits in right with your soul for your family, your legacy, your children? And go from there. And until next time, you guys, I just keep saying pray for Africa. You know, I want to say this to Black Americans because we have been passive for a long time. And we know that they make money off of us. We make America go. We make America's wheels continue to roll. And we've done a lot of things like, with Jamal Bryant boycotting Target, costing them billions. We've done things like boycotting Black Friday and Target. And so you guys make sure that you aren't playing with that. As Black Friday and all the holidays come up, boycott that. They're not celebrating the Christmas of Jesus Christ that we know of. They have Halloween. They have scary, demonic things mixed up in Christmas decorations all through the stores. Christmas isn't about demons and devils. Chucky. That's not what Christmas is about. They've turned it into making money. So boycott Christmas. Don't be shopping, buying up all that crap to give people. Because all that money goes into the very people who snatching up kids. Trafficking people. Hello? Do you actually know who's running Walmart? I'm going to let you do your own researches on that and the type of lifestyles that they live. And I don't mean on yachts when I say lifestyle. I don't mean taking vacations and traveling when I say lifestyle. Look into the lifestyle of those who own and run Walmart. Deeply look into their lifestyle. Hello. Pay attention to who you're giving your money to. They're not worthy of your money. They don't deserve your money. Why are you giving your money to people who are unworthy of it? Because it's convenient, because it's quick and easy and you don't have time, you have to get to work. they keep you on the rat race, if they keep you in the rat wheel and all you can do is this while your money is going out to the government and they spending your tax dollars however they want, which is basically to snatch up your kids, teach them wicked things on Disney, perverted things on Nickelodeon, and keep pedophiles employed so they can keep creating content for your children while you pay for it. So where's your stance for your kids? Where's your stance for the next generation? You got to pay attention and decide by how you move your dollars. Who you give your money to. If you don't like Nickelodeon, Disney, then somebody needs to create clean children programs, clean children amusement parks that are not ran and built by pedophiles and perverts. My boys didn't go to Boy Scouts with the pedophiles. My boys went to a different type of what is same like Boy Scouts, but it wasn't called Boy Scouts. It was called Rangers. And it was ran by, it was ran by at a church, my church I was going to. And that could be iffy because the church has a history of pedophiles running through the church. But luckily, the Royal Rangers at my church weren't pedophiles and my boys were okay. Okay? Y'all need to stop ignoring all these Caucasian pedophiles running around all over the world. Stop funding them. Stop sending your money to them. All y'all black people that's into stocks, and you know them prisons is in the stock market, shut the prisons down. I know it's a bunch of white people got their money up into them stocks in the prison systems and sending all their money and trying to meet their quota to keep some colored people, keep black folks up in them prisons so they can keep getting their money, so they can keep putting it on the stock market, so you can keep investing your money in the stock market, so you can pay to keep your own up in the prison. As black Americans leave America headed back to Africa, take your men with you. Take your men with you. As many black men as you can. Shut the prison systems down. If there ain't that many black men here, and the only people they can put in penitentiaries is going to be themselves and some Mexicans. I don't think they finna be locking themselves up like that. So, I'm also finna call out Nigeria on something. And for all y'all people in Africa, Nigeria, whoever run across this, I was communicating with the diaspora economic development in Nigeria. And when I tell you the information he sent me back for a diaspora, by the end of his conversation, he wanted $25,000 from me. Now, as I'm watching African leaders call us home, come build, come this, come that, come that. Don't try to drain our pockets because you think we richer and wealthier than you. Do not try to drain our pockets before we get there. Because if you watch anything on my show, on my channel, I am an activist, meaning I gets active. I don't talk about it, I bees about it. And if I find something not right and it's unjust, I am the one that will fight till the end. Like a bulldog, my daddy used to tell me that's my bulldog because he know I don't stop. Once I get started on something, I don't stop. And I wish his widow of a wife knew that, because then she wouldn't be getting embarrassed and toe up the way she is. You know? So don't try to tell me I got to pay $25,000, which is going to include a consultation. It's going to include some information, and it's going to include all this stuff. But by the end of it, well, where's my money left to do I need to do? Oh, it's sitting in your pocket, and what you doing with it? So I emailed that person back, and I'm not going to disclose their name, but I did let them know I was going to be letting Lamumba and other African leaders aware of what they just told me. Do not call diaspora home to build, to educate, to bring skills, and you try to drain us dry before we can even get there to help. You are sabotaging yourself. And I can see why Nigeria having the problems it's having right now. You sabotage yourself with greed and disrespect to your own. Now, if I wasn't as knowledgeable and connected as I am, I wouldn't be saying this. I probably just never even mentioned it. Maybe been embarrassed because I couldn't afford $25,000 USD cash to pay you so that I could come and help bring skills, affordable housing, and everything else I want to bring to the continent of Africa. You trying to take your piece before it even gets started. You trying to make it crumble before it even gets built. Shame on you. And I told them I'll be back in touch. I also encouraged them to change how they doing things, to hold a meeting up in the Nigerian embassy or whatever they got going on, wherever they meet at. They town hall, they chamber of commerce, the president's office, wherever you got to meet at, address that. Don't ask us to come and then try to rob us before we get there. Figure out how you're going to help us when we get there. Figure out how you're going to help us use our finances in the best possible way to create what's needed for the people of Nigeria or Africa, whatever country you in, because I'm sure this is happening in more than just Nigeria. Do not look as diaspora as dollar signs. Don't. We're coming to help. We're coming to help build our home, build our continent, not put money in your pocket so you can run off and continue the corruption that's on the forefront, on the front page of America right now, of the world right now, November 17th, 2025. Don't do it. Clean your house up. Because I'm telling y'all now, when diaspora come, we're not going to tolerate what all of the other African people of Africa have been tolerating from leadership for so long. We are different kind of people, and we fight back. We fight back in the courts. We fight back on the street. We fight back in the spirit. We fight back, especially from North America. You better believe it. So all that corruption y'all got going up in them governments, as diaspora come home, please understand, we cleans house. We're business professionals. We are politicians. We are doctors. We are lawyers. We are nurses. We are nail techs. We are everything. And when we come back, we won't be tolerating you thinking you finna rob our pockets and turn us around and can't. Oh, we not tolerating that. So you can start addressing yourself now. You can address yourself and your issues now, or you can be embarrassed on a world stage. Because if you haven't noticed, just like this past meeting last week in Burkina Faso, where you watched Joshua and Maponga announce the ambassadors of Burkina Faso from diaspora We're talking to world leaders. We're interacting with African presidents. So if you think we're not going to tell them what we're experiencing with you, you're wrong. We're going to clean house. And Africa's government is going to be on point. It's going to be on point. We're not standing for colonizers giving us false contracts. We're not standing for colonizers building all white cities on our continent and telling us we can't come in. We're not tolerating a whole lot of stuff. We're not. We've dealt with it in North America all of our life, and we ain't tolerating it from white people, and we're not tolerating it from African people. Hello. You either gonna be right or you not. Choose ye this day whom you will serve. Will it be your colonizers or will it be your people in your continent? Will it be the God of all creation or will it be the pedophile demons that like to come to Africa and rape it and steal from it and take from it? Choose ye this day whom you will serve. And all y'all scammers across Africa that like calling over here to the US and UK trying to scam us out of money, trying to lie. I had one contact me off of Facebook pretending to be Prophet Lovey Elias, asking me to send money to an orphanage in Africa for the kids. You lying, thieving, devilish pedophile. You trafficking evil demon. All of y'all are going to get exposed. All of y'all are going to get dealt with. And for some of y'all scammers from Africa, in Africa, all up around Africa, calling over here, trying to steal and all that, give us a break. As we're coming to help build Africa, to keep our wealth and spread our wealth so the people have what we should have been had, give us a chance to get up and going. Stop trying to rob us and start trying to help us to help you so you don't have to be making scam calls no more. You don't have to be feeding and trying to take over elderly people's savings accounts and all this other crazy stuff, trying to snatch up kids. You wouldn't have to do all of that if you had money. You wouldn't have to do all of that if you got colonizers and white folks up out your continent. You wouldn't have to do all of that if what is ours was kept as ours. Stop scamming. Give us at least a year. I know that's a lot for you. Give us a chance to get there with the money to build so that money can flow to you. But that ain't for you to go snatching up kids and trafficking kids and molesting and sodomizing little boys, trying to put them in your armies to go fight your own people. It ain't for none of that. So I know I've said a lot on this feed. Stay focused on yourself and your calling. Stay focused on yourself and your calling. That's where you're going to find your peace. Keep your eyes on your goal. Keep your eyes on what you're supposed to do. And stay connected to God. So keep Africa in prayer, y'all. Keep the leaders of Africa in prayer, y'all. Continue to decolonize your mind. Watch Joshua Maponga. Watch his content. Listen to Plow Lamumba. And even for white people, Caucasian people, different races, if you're watching this video and you're wanting to know how to decolonize, if you're wanting to know how do I understand who God truly is outside of colonization and the manipulation of just simply because we want to control Black people. If you want to know the true God, follow Joshua Maponga. Follow Plow Lamumba, PLO, Patrick Lamumba, Professor Lamumba. Reverend Bishop Joshua Mara Maponga. Listen to Dr. Ericana Chihombori-quao. Those three people for certain are all about decolonizing and telling the truth about who the living God was before they came and stole ancient scripture scrolls and spiritual practices. Follow them. Listen to them. Soak it in. Meditate on it. Ponder on it. And then begin to let the lies go. That's going to be the hardest part because they indoctrinated it. That's going to be the hardest part for you, is letting it go and not picking it back up. Let it go. So work on practicing how to let certain things go, certain ideologies go, certain spiritual practice, what you thought was a spiritual practice, let that go. Learn how to let those things go. Learn how to pick up something new to replace it with what's good, what's right, what's correct, what actually works. Okay? Tests and trials. But listen to those people. I love listening to Julius Malema. He doesn't literally use the word decolonization, but his conversation is decolonizing conversation. It's common sense, intellectual conversations. So listen to those people. And of course, you can always come back to my channel, but click like, share, subscribe. You guys go to my website, purchase some products, send donations that I can take to Africa and be a blessing to people. And until the next time, I love you guys. Keep your peace and your spirit intact and aligned.